In the Pits is partnered with the Splat Zone Trinity 3-Man Paintball Series. The series, put on by Splat Zone Indoor Paintball, offers a fun and competitive opportunity for tournament play for players of all experience levels. Beginner, Division 5, and Open 3v3 X-Ball gives all players a chance to gather two friends and have some fun. Are you a beginner interested in playing, but worried your setup won't be competitive? Not to worry, Splat Zone will have several setups on hand for beginner division players if needed. The series is even investing in bringing my personal ref crew from outside the Houston area, guaranteeing that your experience that day will be run smoothly and fairly. Registration is live now for the season opener on Sunday, May 25th, so grab two friends and get signed up today. In the Pits is partnered with BEM Wraps. Behind every mask is a unique and creative player. Tap into it when you order your next custom headpiece. Their Build-A-Band lets you communicate with them one-on-one to make your order just the way you want, all the way down to the color of the stitch. Check out their Instagram at BEMWraps for drops and build videos of them working on orders. They offer very competitive pricing, so reach out today to get started on your own one-of-a-kind headpiece. In the Pits is partnered with 71 Designs. Owned and operated by veteran Wade Martin, and partnered with fellow Texas brand Compete. 71 Designs can take your ideas for soft goods, merchandise, and casual wear and make them a reality. Message 71 Designs on Facebook or Instagram to get started today. In the Pits is partnered with QBR. Are you seeking to heal and recover from the toll that paintball puts on the mind and body? QBR has the solution for you. Head to QBRofficial.com and use code PITS10 for 10% off of your order, plus free shipping. QBR, they don't sell broccoli. In the Pits is partnered with XTPL Events. The Extreme Tournament Paintball League is a series put on by the Lukow family of paintball fit fame that gives the opportunity for players to learn and grow together as a team. 3-man, Challengers and Champions X-Ball, Draft Mech X-Ball, Super 7s, U3v3, even glow-in-the-dark Mech X. There's something for everyone at XTPL. Not to mention prize tosses, raffles, and the infamous paintball munching contest. Events happen throughout the year, and the prizes never disappoint. Sign up for an XTPL event today on PB Leagues. In the Pits is partnered with Hydra. Designed by players for players, you can outfit yourself in Hydra gear from head to toe. Have confidence that when you make a purchase from Hydra, you are purchasing a well-tested and well-thought-out product, trusted by several top teams, including World Cup Pro Champions Paintball Fit. I personally recommend their Hydra Black knee pads. Purchases over $100 receive free shipping. Head to hydra.fit to browse their selection and discover the Hydra mentality. In the Pits is partnered with Texas Pro player Jared Sherman. In a world where saving time means making money, Jared's local seed bank is making waves in Texas, carrying a large assortment of Texas-approved varieties for use in the Texas Hemp Program, seeds for novelty use, as well as premium genetics bred for solventless extraction. Jared Sherman has the ability to satisfy even the most sophisticated collectors. Head to his website and use code INTHEPITS for 10% off of your orders. In the Pits is partnered with Mariachi Águilas de Oro. Based in Austin and servicing the surrounding areas, these Golden Eagles will bring life to any event you are having, from birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, corporate events, or even a simple performance to enjoy. Guillermo Padilla, one of their trumpet players, is also a member of the Texas paintball scene. Visit them on Facebook and Instagram to check out some of their past performances, or give them a call to book them for your event today. In the Pits is partnered with the San Antonio 3v3 Paintball Series. The series provides local players with an affordable, fun opportunity to experience the excitement of tournament paintball and has already seen events sell out. I personally am the head referee for the series, and I can't wait to see you there. Visit SAT3v3.com for details on upcoming events or head to PB Leagues to register your team today. In the Pits is partnered with Get Dat Shot. Get Dat Shot is a local Texas videographer with numerous events experience filming on the Major League Paintball Pro field. Needing coverage for an upcoming event? Message him at getdat_shot on Instagram and let him know In the Pits sent you. In the Pits is partnered with Paintball Kumite. Paintball Kumite is a program designed by Colt Roberts of professional team San Antonio X Factor to take paintball players of all ages, experience levels, and skill groups and mold them into champions. The program breaks the game down into small, easy-to-learn sessions designed to help you master the fundamentals so that you can elevate your game. Newcomers to the program get a free 1-hour introductory class when mentioning In the Pits. To sign up for a class, message at Paintball Kumite on Instagram.
Yo.
There we go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 152 of In the Pits Paintball Podcast. This podcast is focused on everything that has to do with the paintball scene here in Texas, from professional players and teams to new divisional programs, local tournament series, field owners, Texas-based brands, even photographers and videographers. Every week, we'll have a short and sweet episode with a new topic and new special guest. I'm Christian Dallas Smith. I'm a player for the Texas Titans. In this episode, we're going in the pits with Abraham Apodaca, player for the Donut Shop Mafia. Abraham, how are you doing this evening?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here. Yeah,
I see a lot of love in the chat for you already.
Yeah, it's all the boys. All the Donut Shop Mafia is here.
Yeah, it looks like El Paso Paintball is representing well their first time here on the show.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we have a big community. I mean, you'd be surprised. We have a lot of players for the size of the city, but I mean, it's all love, man. All brothers over there.
Love it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This first question is brought to us by XTPL Events. So for those listening that maybe don't know so much about you, how long have you been involved in the Texas paintball scene?
I've been playing, I want to say, about 5 years competitively, and then I've been playing paintball total like 6 years. And
okay.
Yeah, so it's just been about 6 years of just El Paso paintball, pretty much. It's pretty much only last year as we started going to competitions in Texas. So we were in California a lot.
Okay, yeah, I'm noticing more and more that we're getting people that started paintball or they started like seriously returning to paintball post-COVID. And I mean, shoot, we're 5 years later now, and some of those people are considered to be the veterans or the old timers in this scene. It's crazy how quickly that time flies.
Oh yeah, I mean, our first event was World Cup 2020. Like, my first event was World Cup 2020, and right after COVID was still a thing. I mean, but we just wanted to get out there and just play, you know. But it was probably one of the best paintball tournaments I've ever been to, even those during COVID and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's already 2025, and here we are.
Oh yeah, and World Cup is definitely a great event to go to, and no matter really what the circumstances are, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, I mean, best tournament ever, hands down.
All right, so what teams have you played for over the years?
It's mainly just been TDSM. When I first started, it was a bunch of my friends, and we just wanted to play competitively, really. So we just kind of formed a team, and we went to go scrimmage at one of those, like a Scrim Fest for the WC events that they have. We didn't have a name, so they were just like, okay, so your name is TBD, to be determined. And that's the team. That was the name of the team we went with to World Cup. And then right after that, we just joined TDSM. All the friends, everybody just went to TDSM and been there ever since.
All right, love to hear it. Not a bad first name to have. I've definitely heard worse.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Hinman gave us that name, so we're like, we'll take that. That's cool.
Fair enough. All right. So this one's brought to us by QBRofficial.com. So tell us, what was it that got you into paintball to begin with?
Honestly, it was so random. I mean, me and my friends were like, let's go to Walmart, see what we can do. We found some Tippmann Cronuses. We all bought one, and we're like, we should go to the paintball field. And haven't stopped going ever since. Pretty much that's how I went. We just went to play some rec ball, found out quickly that there's tournaments and these guns are electric. It was just mind-opening for us, and just stuck around. I mean, most of the guys I started going with that very first time, they're still playing in TDSM today, so it's pretty awesome.
Love it. About like what year was it that you did all of that?
It was probably 2019. It wasn't too long before we went to the first tournament. Yeah, it was about 2019, and then we started going to a local park here before we started going to Blastos, which is our home field. And well, pretty much we're just messing around. Their X-Ball field was probably half the size of what an actual X-Ball field is. So it was we're just trying to get on some turf, play with some bunkers, you know, because we just have sand everywhere. So Every paintball field is just sand. So we're just happy to be on some turf finally.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing the difference in the conditions across even the as strong of a region that Texas is. There's definitely some differences across like San Antonio to Dallas to Houston or to Lubbock to Valley. You guys over in El Paso, Corpus Christi. There's some things that some of the guys in the larger cities definitely take for granted, and I want part of the message from this episode for those players, especially if they consider their home field one of these fields that the USXBL goes to, like Paintball Fit or Giant
Yeah.
Party Sports or X Factor, just to realize like how good you really have it.
Oh yeah. I mean, our field is awesome, man. But if you see that compared to Paintball Fit, it's night and day, you know. But I mean, we do what we can. Our field, luckily, the field owner, Gandhi, Daryl Lewis, we call him Gandhi. He just it's pretty much just for the team, man. I mean, he does it only for TDSM. He's not there trying to bring in rentals or nothing like that. He's just, I want you guys to have a field to play, get good, and reach these goals that we have. Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, it's pretty much just sand everywhere except for a little patch of turf in the middle of the desert.
Well, I love it. I love that you guys have a field owner that is making that commitment to back you and make sure that you represent El Paso paintball well on the regional scene.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't ask for a better coach, team owner, mentor. Even now, man, he's awesome. He's helped us a lot. TDSM wouldn't be here without him. That's for sure.
Definitely. All right. So this one's brought to us by the San Antonio 3v3 series, which, again, shout out to Sasha. If you watched NXL Midwest Open over in Cincinnati on Thursday, they had the Pro 3v3 X Ball, which Sasha was definitely a pioneer in trialing the 3v3 X Ball format. So go sign up for his events. The next one, I believe, is not until September, so you got a little bit of time. Excuse me. What are some things that you've noticed that have changed within the Texas paintball scene, either for better or for worse, since you've been in?
I mean, I don't know if there's many worse. I mean, we have seen a lot of players start coming. I mean, before TDSM was just one team, 6 guys, and I think for this next USXBL event we have 4 lines. So it's been growing. It's been growing and growing, which is awesome. But not much bad. I mean, when we first started competing in Texas, we went to Bunker Fest. That was our first one, and I mean, it's all love, man. It's great. I really have nothing bad to say. Even Bunker Fest, even though it was short-lived, it was still a fun time, and everybody was really, really awesome.
Yeah, Bunker Fest definitely, I feel like, was a major catalyst for change here in Texas. And even though they're not currently operating, they did a lot of what I feel was very important work for the state of Texas and for the region to help it grow into what it is now. There's definitely been an arms race, I would say, over the last couple of years in Texas, especially not just with teams and players, but with fields. You see X Factor adding a 3rd field this past year. Paintball Fit really solidified their dominance during COVID. They added the night ball, they added the glow ball, they added the Mech X. They really have brought up like the Super 7s and the XTPL. You see over in Houston, we had the creation of Wasteland Paintball. All of these different fields are just really stepping up their game.
Yeah, Texas is a place to be. I mean, I feel like back then it was California, but now it has to be Texas. I mean, I think it's just been growing and growing nonstop. And I mean, the USXBL is awesome. Like, we're traveling around Texas now, competing. I think it's 3 different fields this year. So, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, not to mention Giant Party Sports, how big that was.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, our elite division didn't make it to that one. Unfortunately, man, you know, life got in the way. But other than that, we'll be there for the rest of the season.
Love to hear it. All right, yeah, man, the chat is popping off. Looks like they're giving some shout outs to you, giving some shout outs to G Bird.
Yeah, that's Gandhi. That's a man.
Oh yeah, looks like 915 representing. We got Peking Endos as we grew up just playing in the sand, and then Dave James made Extopia, and then that was Epic Grass Field on the west side with the lights, and then they changed the name to Sun City. Then it closed down, and you went to play on the east side, and it was all sand and dirt. And now to have turf is epic. So yeah, it's again just people finding a way, no matter what's available. They're still getting out there to enjoy some paintball.
Yeah, I mean, even if it still was only dirt, I'm sure most of us would still be playing. Paintball's awesome. I mean, it's awesome.
So this one's brought to us by the Splat Zone Trinity 3-man series over in Houston. Go sign up for their next event. Again, I'm the head ref. My crew from San Antonio and Austin has been hired to go over there, provide those guys with great tournament fair experience. So this season is your personal 4th full season with TDSM. And sorry, I realized I skipped around here on the script, but we'll just roll with it. So what are all of the roles that you have with the team?
One of my main roles, I used to be like the guy that was like booking the hotels and stuff, because booking hotels, getting rentals, whatever we needed, paying the entry. I used to be like that treasury guy, I guess you can say. But mostly, I've been trying to transition out of that, because it's getting busy, more busy. So I really just want to focus on playing paintball and then everything I got going on in my personal life. So, but other than that, I mean, I think I have been I don't want to say key player, but I've been around long enough I feel like most people come in and they look up to me and the guys I've been there, that are most of the guys I've been on the elite team. And I feel like we help grow the team the most. I mean, all these guys in the chat, I mean, got Parker's not even from here, man. He's just always repping TDSM. He's all the way in Seattle. But I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't think I have too much of a role, but I feel like what I do for the team is valuable for right now, at least.
People underestimate the work that the behind the scenes stuff requires in order to have a team operate to the level that is necessary to be competitive. It's not just the on the field stuff. It's got to worry about travel, hotel, flights, paying for a coach, making sure you have the incidentals day of, like a cooler, ice, microfibers.
It's never ending. No, but luckily, our team, we all share the load. So, some guys will make sure the coolers are there. Some guys will make sure we have tents, chairs, whatever, waters. Like, we separate the work. So it's not just all on one person, which is awesome,
And that's good that you have developed that system where it's not all on one guy, because that is a very easy way to burn someone out who has a lot of passion for the game just by doing all this extra work, because then it just becomes not worth it for them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
So who else in your organization are the key members to help running the whole thing?
Well, for sure, man, we got to give it to Gandhi. He's the man. He will be there 5 a.m. Sunday, setting up the field, and then making sure that it's ready for us to practice at 7 a.m. and then still stays after. We help him pick it up, but he'll stay after, pick it up, make sure the air is good. I mean, without him, man, I don't even know where we'd be. So he runs the day-to-day for sure. And then he even hosts, he owns his own gym. He's a karate coach. And sorry, man, my dog's going crazy. But he hosts like workouts for us, so we can just go around and dive in the gym. We'll do like some running and gunning. I mean, he's helped us tremendously. And then let's say we have our captain. His name's Daniel Schabner. He's pretty much our captain. He's the one that keeps us on check, make sure we're doing what we need to do, make sure we're playing correctly. He can be a little bit of a hard ass sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he's a solid captain. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, pretty much. And then we have all the rest of the guys, man. Like I said, everybody pulls your weight. Everybody's doing something for the team. So every single one of those guys in the chat, all the guys that couldn't make it, everybody does something for the team for sure.
Awesome. All right. So this next one's brought to us by BEM Wraps. So the earliest event that I can find for TDSM on PB Leagues was from 2017. However, you personally didn't join up until midway through 2021. So why did you choose TDSM, and what has kept you around since then?
I mean, here in El Paso, you don't see a lot of teams, right? So when we started our first like throw together team, we didn't even know what it was like to be like a real team, actually practicing, working towards something. So when we went to Blastos and met the TDSM guys, I mean, it was night and day. I mean, right away we joined the squad, and we've been there ever since. I wouldn't go anywhere else. I mean, I love the team. We're trying to reach our goals. We want to go semi-pro eventually. So go from D5 to semi-pro. I mean, that'd be awesome. I know that's what Gandhi wants. I know that's what most of the guys want. So it's gonna happen.
Yeah, having an organization with structure and direction,
Yeah.
that that has some experience, so that you're not just wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out everything for yourself. Oftentimes the hard way in that beginner D5 situation, which if you are one of those individuals more recently in Texas who got their start by joining an established program like
Mm-hmm.
TDSM, like Shut Up We're Trying, Austin Notorious, the Texas Titans, just as a couple of examples, you have no
Yeah.
idea how fortunate you are to have gotten your start with the program that had already been through the ropes to some extent. Uh, because
Yeah.
for the rest of us that had to figure it out on our own, we were wandering in the desert, my friend.
Oh, I bet. I mean, yeah, we got lucky. I mean, honestly, our first time we went to Blastos, they did put it on us. You know, they're like, "Who are these new kids, man? Let's show them what's up. Let's show them who's actually the team in El Paso." And luckily, we didn't take it in a bad way. We're like, "Wow, we actually want to play with these guys. They're good. You can tell they want to fight for something, because it's also like that spirit, right? Like, there's teams that just go to events, and I feel like they're just kind of there just to have some fun, you know. Like, it's not really for the win, but here it feels like everybody has that goal. Everybody wants to win these events, no matter what event it is, what point, what match. Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, man.
absolutely. All right. Looks like more love in the chat. We got David James here in the chat. Uh, Lots of love going for you as well. So yeah, he says, just on the phone, seeing your text, good times. We're here every weekend. Peking Indo is the best. I love the interaction that you guys are having in the chat. Keep it up. If you got any questions for Abraham, go ahead, get them in. We'll get to them throughout the episode. So,
Yep. Yep.
so
I was
yeah,
gonna say
go
Peking
ahead.
Indo is actually Peking Indo. He's a Puerto Paso law man. I think he's like in Bali or something right now, but he makes gear and it's like custom. It's fantastic. Little plug right there.
Awesome.
But yeah, he makes good gear.
All right. So this one's brought to us by Mariachi Águilas de Oro. So TDSM only really competes in regional leagues. However, there was one season in 2021 where you all decided to play in the WCPPL instead. So what was the reason for that decision, and how was your experience playing over there?
I guess the reason for that was the league itself, right? I mean, Hinman's always had the best leagues. Like, WC is awesome. I mean, it's probably bigger than USXBL. I mean, but these tournaments are awesome now. But we originally decided to go there because there wasn't much in Texas at the time. We had to drive like 13 hours to go compete, which is crazy. I mean, 13 hours. I mean, I didn't even know how I sat in the car for that long. But we would have to drive that long. It was just because that was technically our closest tournament, really, unless you like would wait for the NXL in Texas or something. But that was it. But I mean, WC is one of the best leagues, man. I love going to California, going to those. I mean, it's like legendary parks, really. So, I mean, going to Ambush. I know now they're having it like in San Diego. They're moving around. I mean, it's awesome, but really no particular reason. That's pretty much just the only option we had at the time, other than NXL. But that can be more pricey. I guess that would be another thing. Price. The entries are much different. Like once NXL is like, I want to say $1,000 more for entry, and well, some of the guys do feel it, you know, and we don't want to burn anybody out.
Yeah. We have it so much better now here in 2025, but back in 2021, the Texas scene was very different. USXBL as it was at that time, I think only ever went to Paintball Fit and San Antonio's X Factor Paintball Park, and that's it. Which for you guys out there, definitely not a close drive to either of those by any means.
Yeah, no, not at all, man. Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, honestly. Our closest out of town field, I guess, would be like Tucson, like BKW. I don't know if you heard of that field. Really nice field. I mean, we try to go scrimmage there, hopefully like 3 times a week, 3 times a week, 3 times a year, and we love it, man. But it gets so hot. I mean, I think they even closed down in July because it's so hot. Like, didn't even want to open the park at all. But yeah, we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. I guess we can go to like Colorado and stuff like that, but I mean that's another 8 hours up. There's nowhere else.
Yeah. Definitely. And not to say that Arizona doesn't have a great scene, and we'll talk about them here in a little bit too. So this one's brought to us by Paintball Kumite, which is Colt Roberts' little training regimen. So being in El Paso, you're kind of right in the midway point of several very strong scenes in Texas, Arizona, and California. So having played all over, have you noticed differences between the regions, either in the way they play on the field or their approach to the organization off the field?
I'll start with California. California, I feel like it was more fast paced. I don't know. Like I feel like people were making bigger moves and stuff. But we were playing B4 when we were in Cali, so maybe I guess that has something to do with it. I mean, like the level. But it did feel a little faster. In Texas, I don't want to say it's slower because I mean there's still teams that will push, right? But I do feel like there's more controlled, and again, that could be just because of the division. And well, Arizona, I feel like Arizona is just a mixture. I mean, I feel like you see everything out there. We've only really scrimmaged. I want to say like we've scrimmaged Phoenix Rising, pole position. Who else?
Who's out there? I think Reckoning.
Yeah, we haven't scrimmaged them. We've done another one. I can't remember their names. Crap. But yeah, the boy Axel. I just know he plays on the team, and he's always wanting to scrimmage us as well. Silly Bananas. I mean, we pretty much don't have many teams to scrimmage, so sometimes we'll be scrimmaging lower division teams just to get some practice in, some different looks, Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, but no, I mean, I feel like we get to it's cool. We get to see all of the styles. Really, we get to see like deep Texas, and then we got to see the Cali. We see the Arizona. But I mean, yeah, I think there's not too much of a difference, but I do think there's more controlled paintball in Texas. Just like feels like there's more calls. There's zone calls. There's all these different calls you're using. But before in Cali, we didn't see that. But again, could be just a division really. So.
Right. I mean, I've been very fortunate that I've gotten to start competing over in the WCPPL. Last year, I got to play 2 events with Phoenix Rising.
Oh, nice.
And then this year, I've been with a new team, Precision, who used to be, I have to look at their old name, but they go by Precision this year. I've definitely noticed a difference in style from the California teams compared to Texas. There's definitely much more willingness to go run someone down in California, to say the least.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
There are, I don't know. Texas, there's definitely more of a focus of control and winning 5 alive. California seems to have more of a focus on the pace of play. I think there are things to take away from both, for sure.
Yeah.
Like especially for Texas ball, and something that we've been trying to incorporate back on the Titans is recognizing, just going through the process faster of realizing when and where you have the advantage on the field.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Just being able to close.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's crucial. I mean, a lot of our drills are like that. Learning to close. I mean, find the bites quick. What side is the weaker side? That's what Texas has taught us to practice before now, right? Because our drills do look different from I want to say like 2 years ago when we were in Cali. Like now we see that we have to make sure we're controlling the field. We can't just send a guy to the 50 this way, send some guy over here that way, and just communicate from there. Like now we have to be like, okay, we have to understand, plan this out on the field, not just whatever the coach tells us. Like see how it plays out and then create a plan. Oh, yeah, definitely see that.
For sure. And then I don't know how much insight you'd have on this, but do you notice any differences in how teams are structured or organized?
Like between California and here.
Yes.
Well, let's see. I think in Cali there's. I do think Texas might have it more structured from what I've seen, right? Because there's these organizations that are. I mean, they look like they got it all figured out. And I guess it's maybe having like a team like Paintball Fit at your home field that can teach you those things, right? Because off the field management is so much more than people think, right? Like you said earlier. And I think in Texas you see more of that, more of good, like the pits on point. The rest areas, I mean, they got everything they need. I mean, that all plays a factor, right? And in California, it kind of just feels like it felt like teams were very, very serious, but they were kind of just hanging out, just not as crazy as you see it over here in Paintball Fit in Texas. How it seems like every team has a purpose, even though it's not really that much of a serious organization. It's still, you can still see a more structure, I guess.
Yeah. At least from my experience, getting to play on two teams that did have financial backing, on Phoenix Rising and on Precision, there seems to be a little bit more of that available in the West Coast compared to what Texas has, where just about everybody is, just about every single team is paying like completely out of pocket, unless you have a situation where you're finding a sponsor like a local business or something like that to provide for some of your stuff. But it's definitely not like in California, where there are some divisional teams where they're covering like paint, or they're covering entry, or they're covering paint and entry, like that. Like some of those situations, I feel like is where Texas can learn from the West Coast to be able to build those connections to the local businesses, or structure your team, get that nonprofit status filed with your organization so that you can start sourcing these things. There's definitely a lot to take away.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to say the team owner, Gandhi, I think he did see that, because right when we started moving over here to Texas to play, we started getting all these local sponsors. I mean, we got the Shack Wings, we got Goliath Gym, Capone's Barbershop, Wolfpack Gym, Anytime Fitness. I mean, it's never ending. Just a bunch of local brands helping us to do this. And at first they helped more. They would give us money for paint, which was, I mean, that's more than anybody can ask for. I mean, pay our paint bill, we'll be happy, man. But
yeah. And shout out to all of the sponsors out there who support those teams here in Texas to help us play the game, because it's not cheap by any means. And what we may think is like, oh, that's one weekend's practice paint bill. Like that's a significant commitment in terms of like raw dollar amount that these sponsors are making towards us. So we gotta do what we can to support them as well.
Yeah, I think that it's also smart having multiple sponsors, because if you just have one sponsor, I mean, you can train them really quick. 2 events of them paying for paint, that's significant for some small businesses, So having and I guess multiple sponsors really just helps out so much.
For sure. So even though you're located in Texas, you guys travel quite a long ways to take part in whatever event you compete in. And it doesn't sound like outside of 3-mans, you never are really able to have any of those larger events at Blastos at your home field. So what are all of the things that your team has to account for when traveling double-digit hours for events or even practices that other teams might not have to worry about?
Oh, man, I mean, where do I start? I guess I can start with I guess like where everybody's going to stay, right? I mean, we have to make sure that everybody has a place to stay because people are leaving different times. It gets crazy, right? So place to stay and then rentals. We want to take good cars, because it's an 8-hour drive there and then 8 hours back. It's like 16 hours. You don't want to get a flat. I mean, it's always important to have a good car. Taking the coolers, that's always the biggest trouble. Taking the coolers, and then we have multiple lines. So let's say this event, we have to take 4 coolers. I don't even know how that works. I don't even know how we're going to do that, honestly. But there's that. And then, I mean, the long drive can drain you if you don't prepare, right? If you're not hydrating, eating right, if you're just eating chips all the way to Dallas, when you get there, you feel like absolute shit. So it's not good. Yeah, it's for sure. But I think we've nailed it because I mean that that's all we do. So I guess we've acclimated to having to struggle for just that little bit. Sometimes we fly, but not everybody can fly because then we can't get all our equipment there and stuff. So there's always that drive.
Yeah. It sounds like you guys have your system down at this point, but not to mention just the extra time that you have to account for and taking off work like 2 or 3 extra days compared to everybody else. I mean, if you guys are driving like what, around 10 hours on average, would you say?
Yeah,
you're probably having to take off all of Friday. You get up very early in the morning to make that drive over, and then you're probably having to take off Monday as well, just so you can get back.
Yeah, I mean, dude, some of the guys are strong, man. They'll leave right after the event, start driving, and that's the hard part. We're always worried, because you can never know. I mean, you're tired, you can fall asleep. Just gotta be safe with all that. But yeah, man, it's a whole holiday. You have to take I usually have to take around 2 days for work, and I mean, the lady doesn't like that, but you gotta make the sacrifices. Gotta do it.
Yeah, that's something that some of these other teams don't realize that they have to do. Like even the teams down here in San Antonio, if they're driving up to Dallas to play, they might take a half day on Friday. Some of them will take a full day. It is a blind layout, so they'll leave in the morning, get there around noon for check-in and walk the layout and all that. But I mean, to Paintball Fit from San Antonio is about 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah,
that's just less than half of the drive that you guys have. So
we drive 4 hours to go scrimmage in Tucson. So that 4 hours would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be freaking great.
Yeah, man, so anybody in any of these larger cities, just know how good you have it.
Yeah, do not take it for granted. Oh my God, it's horrible. I hate car rides, man. Just want to fly everywhere.
Heard that. So this one's brought to us by Jared Sherman and his website, texandhemp.com. So for anybody out there listening, would you recommend traveling to play in other regional leagues?
Oh, definitely. I mean, if let's say USXPL, great league. I mean, if you're anywhere close to that Dallas area, San Antonio, you got to go to USXPL. I mean, I feel like ever since Hinman bought it, it's been just a whole new tournament. It feels like WCPPL, which has been around for, a very long time, more years than I can tell you, right? But it's awesome. I mean, you get to see the country first of all, right? You get to, even if you're driving, you see all these cities, you see the interstates that you don't really think about often, and then you get to Cali, and it's like a whole different world. I mean, for us, we're from the desert, so we get to Cali, and it's like there's like strawberry farms. It's awesome, right? And then we go to Dallas, and it's just there's green everywhere. It's raining. It's awesome. I mean, I would recommend definitely just travel for paintball. I mean, let's do it now. Why not? Have some fun.
Yeah, for sure. And there's regional paintball in many more places than you think. It's not just the major regions like Texas, Florida, California, Tri-State X-Ball League. You've also got some of the smaller ones like the LA Extreme Series. You could go to Colorado for the Rocky Mountain Paintball League. You've got the MSXL. There's so much paintball to be played just about anywhere that you can find. So if there's some place that you're wanting to go, just look up on PB League, see what the upcoming events are. Maybe you can catch a quick flight, make a post on Facebook. Granted, most of these leagues, usually only have D5 and D4. Your results may vary if you're a D3 or a D2 player.
Yeah.
But then again, we're probably used to it right about now.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. At this point, that's all we know.
So throughout your entire career, do you have a single favorite moment?
Oh man. I guess the moment that changed everything for us was before when we'd go to WCPPL, we're just always losing, man. I mean, we'd be happy to make it to out of the groups, right? Out of the brackets. And then we just kept losing and losing. And there was just this one event where we finally got what is now the core of the elite team. And we just made a crazy run. We got second, and we just can't even believe it, man. I mean, it's all surreal for me still. I'm like, oh wow, like that's when it showed that our hard work was paying off. And we still haven't gotten first, but we do get like third here and there. We're just trying to get for that first. But that second place, it was D4, and it was like the championship. It was the last event of the year, so it was a good way to end the year. That has to be the best moment because yeah, that's when everything clicked for us. That's when we started taking practice more seriously. That you can tell that there was a change of attitude in the entire team, even in like the lower division teams, like under us, like the D5 at that time. Yeah, you can just see that everybody now is hungry and knows that we can win. Yeah, and I mean, shout out to our D5 squad right now. They're doing great in D5. I mean, I think they've lost like one match. I think they've probably lost like two matches these first two events. So yeah, shout out to those guys.
Definitely. Yeah, it's very hard to win an event.
Yeah,
even there are players that are playing semi-pro that have never won an event in any division. There are players playing semi-pro that have never even podiumed in any division. I'm not kidding. Go pick any roster you can find on PB leagues. There are players that have decided to just make the jump because they wanted to play at a higher level, or some of them maybe they were right on the bubble. They were constantly in the top 4, top 5, but never quite winning an event. In order for you to get forced up to the next rank, you have to average being within like the top 20% or just under the top 20%, maybe top 18% of teams consistently throughout a season, which you can get a string of 4th and 5th places, get forced up to the next division and not sniff a medal.
Yeah.
It is very, very difficult to win an event.
Yeah. And I guess it's that skill of like learning how to win, right? I mean, that's something that a lot of people forget. I mean, everybody's practicing their snaps and doing all this, but learning how to win will change everything for us, for everyone, right? And I think that's been our biggest hurdle, learning to where it becomes a culture of the organization is to win. Like, let's say like PB Fit, I mean, they went into pro and they just started winning. Like these guys, there's pro teams on there that have, I mean, like decades on them, and they're just winning, dominating. I mean, it's like when you know how to win, it'll transfer over no matter what. And I think it's smart to start in the beginning, like D5. Like our D5 guys, I'm glad they're staying in D5. Even some of them know they can play D4. I'm like, no, dude, like learn to win, understand what it's like to make it deep constantly throughout the entire season. The struggles, the adversities, it's very important, extremely.
Yeah, winning points in a higher division is not the same as winning matches deep on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if for anybody else out there that's considering it, I personally think that the most valuable reps that you can get, period, are either if you get the opportunity to scrimmage a team that is multiple divisions above you, or if you are getting deep Sunday reps. That is so much more valuable than just playing up a division. Playing in the semifinals or finals in Division 5 versus you're going to go up and go 2-2 in D4 and not make it out of prelims, go stay in D5.
Yeah, I mean, it's so underrated, man, really. I wish I would have done that because I went straight to D4 and I didn't play D5 and learn that skill. And I guess in D4 we're trying to learn it and trying to get it. And there's always those players that want to just jump up, but it's always good to just take a step back and be like, let's learn first. Let's figure this out, because it's not easy to play. What is it? On Sunday you can play like 4 games. You just played 4 games the day before. It's like that 4th game on Sunday that's the real practice. You can't prepare for that. There's no drill you can do to replicate those feelings that you get at that moment.
And they don't tell you until it's far too late, and your PB leagues, you got a green belt on, and there's no going back to that blue belt.
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, yeah. You rank out so fast. I mean, even now, I think it's good that you rank out a little faster out of like D5 and stuff. But I mean, it can go by like that, man. You just miss it. Before you know it, you just lost all season, and now you got to go to D4.
Yeah. I was definitely one of those players. I'm looking at my profile. Yeah, I'm D4 now. I've got 140 points. I've yet to make it out of prelims in any division.
Yeah, dude.
And I am trapped. And I was trapped for a long time.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I mean, we were in D4 for a while, man, trying to figure that out. Yeah. And then it gets better. Like every year the teams get better, and it's like it almost feels, and it's also true, like the brackets and the knockouts, they're different. It feels like they're different tournaments, like different caliber of teams you're playing at that point. So if you're not constantly making it out of the brackets, you'll never really play against the best that are in your division. So if you're just getting smoked in the prelims the whole time, it's horrible. And then you go to the next division, and then teams are just that much better.
Absolutely. Here in the chat, the man himself.
Yeah, the man. There he is. Shout out, Gandhi.
All right. Shout out. All right. So this question is brought to us by 71 Design. So we are rapidly approaching the next USXBL event in San Antonio. How has your team been preparing?
I mean, like I said, man, we don't have many teams to scrimmage, fortunately, right? So we have a local team. They're actually not local. They're from, I want to say Hobbs. Sorry if I got that wrong, but they're from Hobbs, New Mexico. And they drive down to El Paso to scrimmage us, which is, I mean, an honor. We can't ask for better sparring partners, really. But I think they play D4. And we try to scrimmage them the most, but mostly it's just drills, scenarios. So we try to do the most. We would like to go scrimmage, but it's just hard to get everybody to, take a weekend off and let's go to Arizona for a weekend and scrimmage the Phoenix Rising or someone. I know Phoenix Rising is always open to scrimmaging us, and shout out to those guys. They're great. And but yeah, I mean, it's just been just drills, scenarios, lanes, and then mostly, yeah, we scrimmage our D5 guys every weekend, and pretty much that's because that's all we really have available. But I mean, as long as we create those scenarios that are going to be seen in the tournament, I think we're going to be okay. We'll be good.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely good to make the most use of your time, no matter what you have. You can accomplish a lot, even just by playing yourselves. Yeah, I'm curious. Do you guys ever get to? I don't know if they're still a team, but do you guys get any time scrimmaging against New Mexico Ruckus?
Oh yeah, man. Oh dude, we love those guys. Yeah, we would drive out to Albuquerque. We'd take turns, right? They would come here, then we would go over there. Yeah, New Mexico Ruckus, they're great guys. We would scrimmage them more before, but now every time we do get a chance to go scrimmage, we go to BKW. I mean, that park it's an amazing park. Great facility they have there. So we really lately, these past, I want to say like 2 years, we've been going to there and just scrimmaging who can meet us there, really. Because I mean, if we're going to drive 4 hours, it might as well be a pristine place,
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that might be a park that could be coming up soon, like maybe hosting tournaments and stuff. Because I mean, that if they add like 2 more X-ball fields, that field is going to be one of the best in the country for sure. It's amazing. Like everything about it. It's awesome.
Alrighty. Let me scan the chat here to see if there's any questions in here. Let's see, from your boy Ruben. Who is your favorite teammate?
It's Ruben. No, I'm just kidding. It varies, man. Depends who's not yelling at me that day. Favorite teammate, I mean, it has to be. I it has to be Gandhi, right? Because he also plays. He tries to coach, but he also plays. So, but it's awesome playing with someone that has put so much into it, right? And then I want to say also, like, I mean, I have friends on that team. I have my cousin's on that team, right? That was awesome playing with him. Like my friend CJ, Justin, those guys. I mean, they've been there so long. It's like it's awesome that we're all still playing together. Life gets in the way, but I mean, I can't pick one, man. I mean, or even our captain Schaubner, he's awesome, bro. I mean, love playing with him. Me and him played Snake Side for a while, so I got used to playing with him. Zach McCurdy, I mean, that guy's awesome too. Shout out everybody. I like them all, really.
Alrighty. So we got a couple of your guys in the chat. It looks like they're throwing up a couple of different restaurants here. So give us what's your typical post practice meal?
Oh, dude, it has to be Steak Pitos. It's like a local sub spot. Man, we go there. We try to go there every Sunday. Yeah, I mean, lately, Steak Pitos or Chiba Hut Steak Pitos for sure, all the way, man. I mean, that was a spot for like a year straight, every day after practice.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Parker always gets mad at me because at the events we're like, we just want to get something quick. We're going to Panda Express. Like right after the tournament, we just want to get something to eat and go rest. You know, they hate it.
Fair enough.
La Chosa. Yep, that's my family restaurant actually. So shout out to La Chosa.
Yeah, Mark B says something to highlight that isn't in some areas. El Paso is a connection to the military. Blastos, G's, and TDSM have done a great job linking those communities. Tell me more about that.
Oh man, I mean, well, we have Fort Bliss, right, which is one of the biggest military bases like in the country, I think, right? And we constantly get guys from the Army that have played before, right? Like I'm not sure if you know Zach McCurdy. He messaged us out of the blue. He's like, hey, I'm about to get stationed in El Paso or whatever. And he was like, I'm looking for a team to play. And we're like, oh yeah, man, come on down. Like, come play with us, you know? And they cycle through, right? Because they're here for like 2 years and then they leave. So it's like short-lived, but I mean, anybody from the military that wants to play paintball, man, come hit us up. We'll play. We're always down. We have a couple of guys right now. Like right now, LD, I'm sure he's gone too. LD, Zach, Mark, I'm sure he was in the military. We have another guy, Peter. This guy, Peter, he was the one that made us go to World Cup. He was like, you guys are going to go play World Cup. We're like, all right. But yeah, I mean, it's big of who we are. On our jerseys, we used to have the number 22, which is like, you know, represents like suicides in the armed forces, which is very sad. But that was us showing that we are connected to that, right? Because a lot of the players that have came through TDSM have been in the military.
All right, yeah, that's awesome that you guys are able to build up the community like that.
Yeah, it's great, and it's awesome that they have something to do, right? Because El Paso is not a city where you can do much, man. I mean, sometimes it feels like sometimes all you can do here is play paintball or go drink. So come play some paintball.
Alrighty. Here, I don't speak Spanish, but for Parker, I'll do my best. So, ¿quién era tu niño blanco favorito con el que jugar en TDSM?
My favorite white boy? No, you can't put me in the spot like that, man. Please. Yeah, hit Parker and Zach can share that one for sure. That's funny.
Love it. All right, yeah, I did my best to read.
You did pretty good. Hey, you did pretty good, honestly.
All right, so this next question is brought to us.
Yeah, man. I mean, Parker is one of the funniest guys ever. He's actually he was here because I believe his girlfriend was going to college here, so he came and he was just like, "Hey, I'm looking for a team to play. Like, do you guys want to play?" I mean, we try to welcome everybody with open arms, and he was one of the guys that, I mean, after like weekend 2, he was hooked, man. He was there every Sunday. He was going to every event. It was awesome. It was great. It was good to see that. He left. He went back to Seattle. Went back home probably like a year ago, a little more. But I mean, Parker's, yeah, he's been supporting us, man.
Yeah, he was with the Austin Hypnotic camp for a little bit there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. He was always wearing that ugly jersey. No, just kidding. No, yeah. Yeah, he was all about the Hypnotic guys, and yeah, it was funny. It was funny when they see him at the event wearing the TDSM jersey, they'd all clown on him. It was funny.
All right, yeah, I did my best to read that for you, Parker.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny when they see him at the event wearing the TDSM jersey, they'd all clown on him. It was funny.
Love it. All right. So this question's brought to us by Hydra. So looking to the future, what can we expect from TDSM next weekend? Do you guys have any new pickups or changes incoming for the team?
Yeah, we have a couple new guys that are coming with us to the elite division that probably have not been seen in our team before, right? We have Renee. He's our new snake player for this event. Hopefully he sticks around because life gets in the way, man. So people are just coming and going. But yeah, Renee's to be our new snake player. I'm sure people will remember him. And then we have our new. I want to say he's going to be like a control player. He's going to be playing more in the back spots, but his name is Randy, and people will for sure hear him. They will for sure hear him at the event. I'll say that. It's a cool guy. But yeah, man. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much the same squad. We try to keep the core the same. It helps a lot to on-field communication and all that. Because even if we can bring in one new guy, but if the four guys have played together for 2 years straight, I mean, it's not going to be that much of a difference, really.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know you guys picked up Boy. I don't know if he goes by Boy with y'all, but Vic.
Oh yeah, Vic.
I know.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
he had been coaching y'all last year. It looks like he's on the roster for this one. Is he going to be stepping on the field at all, or?
I mean, hopefully, he always wants to play, but he's always nice and always wants to coach us instead, and we really appreciate that, right? Because sometimes like our coach can't make it, and it's like a whole process, right? We don't plan with time to hire a coach, right? So Vic, he should be playing. I hope he plays. He's awesome, man. He even came down one weekend to like pretty much have like a clinic, like a practice weekend, and it was awesome, bro. I mean, shout out to him. He spent his money to come train us, which is awesome.
Yeah, shout out.
Hopefully he plays. Maybe he might be coaching. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Yeah, we
He
shall
likes
see.
to go out there when we're up like 3-0 or something. It's like, oh man, come on.
Yeah, that was I remember the one USXBL that we did last year when we matched up you guys, the winner go home in the last game of the prelims. That was a tough game. That was a grinder one.
What event was that? Which one was it?
I was at the one in San Antonio, the one where I think on Sunday it rained real hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I think you guys beat us, right?
Yeah, it was like a 2-1 game. It was a grinder.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I wasn't there for that event. I had some family stuff, but I was watching on the stream, pulling my hairs out, man. I was going crazy. Yeah, but the Titans, man. I mean, we've played you guys a lot. I mean, you guys played in Bunker Fest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we had lines across all of the divisions in there.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure we've played each other a bunch of times. I mean, Texas Titans. To us, that's one of the teams that are like established teams in Texas for sure. You know, like one of the ones that are always around, always there. So yeah, for sure, we remember those games.
I appreciate it. It's interesting that I look to some of the, like, when did I become the OG? You know, like,
it happened so fast, man. It happened so quick.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I don't know if I'm an OG yet. I don't know if I've been knighted, but we got some OGs in the TDSM line right now. Well, I guess I could be considered one, but it happens quick, man. I don't know where all these guys are coming up to you like, oh,
that's how Parker referred to you as whenever he was helping get this episode set up. He referred to you as an OG. So you've been knighted, sir.
Oh, thank you, Parker. I appreciate it, sir. Very kind. But yeah, I mean, I guess I've been around, right? In the past 4 years, I swear I've missed like one event. Like, I try to go to every single one. I try to push it no matter what it takes. I'm gonna try my best to go. So I guess I will be an OG.
All right. So this question is one that I ask everybody on the show. It's brought to us by Get That Shot. Message him on Instagram, @get_that_shot, if you're needing media coverage next weekend at the USXBL event in San Antonio. So, Abraham, is there anybody in Texas? It could be a team, player, brand, project, community member, anybody that you believe deserves more recognition for what they're doing.
All right, got a few, man. I think for sure, Mike Hinman, although he's not from Texas, he's doing a lot for Texas paintball, I want to say, right? Want to shout out my homies, Brander here, No Mercy. They're on our jerseys. I mean, he makes solid gear, man, and he like makes us these cool like collab jerseys. Shout out No Mercy. What else, man? Who else? I mean, yeah, I want to say Gandhi, man. I mean, he helps keep paintball alive in El Paso. Like he welcomes everybody, no matter who you are. He welcomes you. Doesn't matter. You could have been here the weekend before, like acting a fool. The next weekend, it's gonna be like, "Welcome back, man." You know, like glad to have you back. I think he's doing a lot for El Paso paintball for sure, and hopefully he can still keep doing it. I know it's hard. I mean, supporting a whole city like that cannot be easy, and I'm sure it's been a problem before. I'm sure for him, you know, it's hard. You know, he has a family, so he's made sacrifices that we couldn't even imagine. So,
yeah. Shout out to Gandhi. Yeah, shout out to Mike Hinman as well. Definitely has done a lot to put the Texas regional scene where it is now.
Yeah.
Here in the chat, Parker also says Peking Indo.
Yep, that's the homie, bro. Yeah, he makes some good gear. I mean, if you guys are ever looking for some custom gear, he has some good stuff. I'm telling you, he makes cleats and everything. So you just let him know.
Awesome. All right, so that just about does it for this show. Again, everybody online, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the messages in the chat going back and forth and the love and support. So Abraham, do you have any last shout outs or things you'd like to say before we sign off?
Man, I guess just follow TDSM on Instagram, the Donut Shop Mafia, just like that. No spaces, nothing. Pretty much, I mean, that's it, man. Thanks for having us on. I mean, it's awesome to be able to do this. I mean, a podcast on the Major League Paintball platform is awesome. I mean, putting our team name out there, showing us that even a city like El Paso has a scene. So, I mean, thank you for that, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. What was it? There was an event I think 2 years ago at USXBL that I was on the webcast for.
Mhm.
That I put the joke out there. I was like, I think you guys were playing on Saturday or something. It's like the Donut Shop Mafia, and I was like, well, I'm a sucker for donuts. Anybody who brings me a donut in the webcast, you're getting a shout out. And then I had, I think 5 different people brought me donuts.
Yeah, bro. We try to take the commentators donuts, man. I remember one time at Bunker Fest, they were like, "Yo, are you guys trying to bribe the refs?" We're like, "Nah, man. We're just trying to give out some donuts. I mean, it's in the name." But I mean, hey, if you guys want some donuts, we can bring some.
Yeah, that's actually one question I realized now that I didn't put on here that I definitely need to ask. What's the origin of the name?
Oh man, I swear to you, Gandhi's daughter made it up. He was like, I want our letters to be this, and she was just like, the Donut Shop Mafia. And I mean, couldn't have been a better name, man. I mean, at first you're like, with the Donut Shop Mafia, but then after you start seeing it, it's like, all right, that's pretty badass. Can't deny it. It's pretty cool.
Great logo.
I mean, who doesn't love donuts? I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love the logo. It's awesome. Got some stickers and stuff. We should pass them out at the events. It'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, great name, great logo. Yeah, I give y'all props. That's definitely you definitely could have done a lot worse for a new team name, and I've definitely seen worse.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Donut Shop Mafia, bro. Hopefully that name lives on forever. Hopefully.
All right. So yeah, good luck to you guys next weekend. I know that you guys are going to be working hard this weekend with your final scrimmage, especially in this heat.
Oh, it's horrible.
But I mean, it's gonna be good conditioning for what's traditionally the hottest event of the year.
Oh, dude, I'm not even ready, but let's do it. I mean, it gets hot here, man. We practice in 100-degree weather, so I think we'll be okay. We'll see.
Yeah. Good luck to you guys, and everybody tuning online. Thank you so much. Be sure to go follow TDSM at the Donut Shop Mafia, all one word, on Instagram. Abraham, do you have any Instagram page that we could go follow you at?
Yeah, you can follow my personal. It's Steezus Ham, STEEZUS Ham. That's my personal. You can also see me tagged in some posts on the Donut Shop Mafia Instagram, so you can just go there. But yeah, man, follow that. Follow No Mercy. Yeah, that's it.
All right, perfect. Yeah, go follow all of those pages. So, what other guests would you all like to see on the show? Be sure to leave a comment down below. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button. The show goes live usually on Wednesday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Central. This week we had to do it on Thursday here on youtube.com/at Major League Paintball, and recordings are posted to YouTube, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify the next day. I want to give a quick shout out to my partner and sponsor tier subscribers on Patreon: Get That Shot, Paintball Kumite, Bem Raps, Hydra, XTPL Events, Mariachi Aguilas de Oro, San Antonio 3v3 Series, 71 Designs, TexanHemp.com, QBRofficial.com, and the Splat Zone Trinity 3-man series. Lastly, a big thank you to Major League Paintball for hosting the show. We will see you guys next week for episode 153 for the USXBL Violence Open preview, where we will once again be joined by Robert Jordan. See you all next week. Abraham, thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Good night.